preview shot.
A week ago. I had a follow-up with my doctor.
And like you said, it's great time.
Insurance company
I
wanted
might
to
tell
schedule
you
it.
that to the ground, take some, they'd be cool somewhere, but
Call back, they're like, oh, you want to do a television?
something, grab it
Talk
back.
for 5 minutes, that's it. Wow. What the hell's going on nowadays?
How's the sound?
Yeah, don't get upset. It's not as bad as I thought. So, I was gonna say, yeah, we got 300 more, 400 teachers. Suck it up.
She said the sound seems like that.
They actually pay her to play it. There you go.
That works.
Then I'm gonna go read
You don't debate this. That's the future. Also, sports future game. Yeah? They're like metal.
Not many of them. I'm pretty sure something like 4.
Yeah.
All around his friends who are kicked the
Amazing Race, no, never.
Oh,
We beat divorced.
too windy. I think one day it was too windy.
I remember watching that with her, and I'm looking at her go.
Was there a couple of those on there last season?
No, I don't really watch it.
You don't watch it?
She's got to be dropped off. Pick up and say, I think she's like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Like,
We would have learned this by now.
Never seen Spike.
Like, I know in your mind.
like you miss out, and it's like, oh, well, you know, you're not good with directions.
That paper, the time we thought. Tell you anything about what time I'm sure.
I'm sure you weren't in the minority. What's the brand new setup?
I called the school.
It's like, I don't know what I'm going to do, so
That's fantastic.
I'm like, great, yeah, my pocketbook.
Because It said they have to make a decision 3 days ahead of time, and if they're going to have inside or outside. So I'm like, I got the family that were coming. And I'm like, I called the school yesterday morning. They're like, oh, it's outside. So as of like 2 hours ago,
Well, I don't understand why if they go to college and they have everything they just did for the last
my
12
sister works.
It's just a money grab at that point.
Graduated.
My son had to do Preston James. Like, I'll pay for the shit.
So she's like, when I'm coming, and I'm like,
West. Like, she's gonna go to psychology / education. She already works for the
well, yeah.
program. She loves it. Such a I haven't worked in 24 years. Of course, I work at the crazy hospital, so I'm just fitting in, you know. I'm like with my people.
Is that what they call now, work?
Yeah.
Is that what they call patient care now?
Exactly.
Right now.
Here's my bed, I mean my office. What's up, my friend?
Well, the kids are gone, so we don't have to worry about it anymore.
That's a sore subject right now. Which guy? Oh no, that was for the doors. The new doors? And the new lights out front? New front and back door, the lights, we had to do all the lights in the house, outside of the house. And then, what else we do? Put it in the sink and stuff like that. No, and then the toilet guy came, and then one of the toilets I bought was broken. So now I gotta wait until Monday for the other toilet. And then the electrician is coming on 24th to look at it. I'm like, hey, I'll send you a photo. You don't need to look at it.
It's like every other hot tub.
Right, right.
So you got a hot tub. They just right out back, you know.
Yeah, it's right there, right at the deck. Beautiful.
You got a pound?
You need a pool pot? No, sit there.
I was waiting.
I love it, man. I thought you were going to say 220, 221, whatever you think. Oh, man. Yeah, but thanks for rubbing that in. Thanks. No, I know.
Why do we think to bring a bottle?
I mean, it is perfectly. Yes, I'm hemorrhaging money just to let you know. Right. What? Yes. Oh, I had to save. I saved $800 doing it myself, Mike. Yeah. It cost me $1,000 last year. Right? I got 5 yards, it cost me $270. So I saved what? $730. And I almost had a heart attack, but that's a different story.
I dropped that doing it.
I dropped
it was worth
it.
it.
Just so you know, being heard on YouTube talking about toilets. Lisa just said
Keep
he's
talking,
having a
yeah.
nice conversation about toilets.
Really?
I didn't even recognize the voice.
Why did you say that?
Oh, that's what somebody said to me.
I know, but she said my name.
Wonderful work.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate that. Always count on you for that. Wait, you can't talk about toilets? Got one of those easy flush. Oh, no, it's a slow. Yeah. Gotta have that. I can't wait till I do that, walk out, and the cat's like stuck because it's close. Sand pressure, break my back.
Everything's still good?
But it's still not.
Alright, we're going.
Got it, like,
We're going.
see, like,
Everybody's going to my phone.
that's awesome.
Everything's good.
What's good? Now they definitely got that on video.
stay standing because we're going to invite Anna Clevenger to the podium for our rendition of the Star Spangled Banner. All right, seniors, just pretend this was the 10 from the morning and you're going to go around the back of us and back all the way around to your seats in a little while. And I promise it's raining out. It drops over. All right, good evening, everyone. Proud to be here tonight to welcome our high school families and community members. Please join me in welcoming Assistant Superintendent of Schools, Mrs. Mary Hawk, Mrs. Martino, and our Bristol Public Schools Central Office team. A warm welcome to Commissioner Maria Simmons, who will soon speak at this podium, as well as the rest of our Board of Education commissioners. And most importantly, good evening to the Bristol Eastern High School graduating class of 2025. Tonight is all about you. I'm Principal Mike Higgins, and I'm beyond excited and proud to celebrate this amazing class of students who, by the end of this evening, I'll be able to call fellow esteemed Bristol Eastern alumni. And because tonight is all about you, I have just a few brief words before introducing our other esteemed speakers. If you've heard me speak at recent end-of-the-year celebrations and banquets, you have heard me say that I'm particularly proud and fond of this senior class. This is because I've had the rare opportunity to watch many of you grow since you were just youngsters in first grade at Edgewood Elementary or middle schoolers at Chippens Hill alongside my own daughter, who is graduating right now across town. You also know by now this is why I'm going to be incredibly brief in my opening remarks, because I don't need a speeding ticket getting across to BC to watch you walk across that stage. Whether I've had the wonderful opportunity to have known you for almost 15 years, for your 4 years of high school, or even if you joined us partway through your high school career, it has been an honor. I want you to know it has been an honor. I've seen you all do great things. I've seen you be kind. I've seen you persevere through hardships. I've seen you achieve great success. I've seen you weather storms of uncertainty, including today's back and forth weather forecast. But one thing is certain, tonight, you have made it. And you will continue to grow and accomplish great things beyond the classrooms and halls of Bristol Eastern High School. I promised I would not speak long, as we have almost 300 graduates here tonight who we are all waiting to see cross that stage. So before I hand off the mic, I just want to say thanks to our dedicated staff for paving the way for our scholars. After all, we did set up 2 different graduations today. It is a labor of love, and it's been an honor and a pleasure to work with you all. I want to thank the parents who work in partnership with us, such as the Grad Party Committee, for their hard work in preparing for what is sure to be a great evening after this. I also want to thank our 2 senior class advisors who are both educators in our building and proud parents watching their own grads tonight. Mrs. Nocera and Mrs. Jandro, give it up for them. Let's give it up one more time for Mrs. Watson. She has been on the hustle all day. Most importantly, I want to thank the graduating class of 2025 for just being you. I ask that you always be safe, be responsible, be respectful, be kind, and most of all, be you. I hope you look back on your time here and this evening fondly, as warm as it may be. And now, if you are a Goodwill Hunting aficionado like I am, you will get the reference. I know Mr. Redmond is familiar with it. It is time for me to go. I gotta go see about a girl. Congrats, BEHS class of 2025. You're in our hearts. You're in good hands with Mrs. Vitrano, who's gonna MC the rest of the way. Love you and hope to see you around. Thank you.
So now I'm going to introduce Ms. Mary Hoff, Deputy Superintendent of Schools, with greetings from City Hall.
Good evening, class of 2025, families, faculty, and friends. I'd like to begin with a quote. There are 2 lasting tweets we can give our children. One is roots, and the other is wings. Tonight we celebrate not just the accomplishments of these extraordinary young people, but the roots they have grown here at Bristol Eastern, and the wings they are about to spread. Seniors, you began the journey uncertain of who you would become. Along the way, you faced challenges you never expected, and met them with resilience and heart and with quiet strength. You studied for tests, written essays, performed on stage, competed on the fields, and worked in the classrooms. But more than any of that, you've become people of character. You've learned that success isn't found in perfection, but in persistence. That sometimes the hardest days are the ones that shape you the most. That true leadership is lifting someone else up, even when no one is watching. And that growth often comes in the moments that you least expect. As you prepare to move forward, don't forget who helped you here. The people all around you, your parents, guardians, and families, they are your foundation. They've been your late night pep talk people, your chauffeurs, your quiet encounter people, and your fiercest protectors. And here's something I want you to remember for the rest of your life. No matter what path you take or mistakes you make, call home. Tell them. They might be shocked at first, but they will always show up for you. They will never stop loving you or walking beside you, especially when the road gets hard. That's what roots do. And now time for the wings. Time to step into the unknown with confidence, compassion, and courage. The world needs your ideas, your creativity, your kindness, and your voice. Don't wait for permission to make an impact. And never underestimate your ability to change someone's life by being exactly who you are. So, class of 2025, go forward boldly, be curious, be kind, stay grounded, and always carry the spirit of Bristol Eastern with you. We are all so proud of you. We believe in you, and we can't wait to see what the world you bring to the world. Tonight's a celebration of perseverance, growth, and, to be honest, of finally never having to say, is this going to be on the test? Never again. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Ms. Hawk, for those words. Now, we're going to welcome Peyton Trump, Student Board of Education Representative, to read the High Five Habit.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Peyton Trough, and I am incredibly honored to be standing here today speaking one last time as Board of Education Student Representative for Bristol Eastern High School. Since junior year, I've had this honor, and it has entailed many public appearances, meetings, and a lot of speeches. Yet, every time I stepped to the podium to speak at one of these meetings, I couldn't help but wonder what impact I would make on other people in my life. So, a couple months ago, my mom and I were driving home from one of these meetings, and I asked her what she thinks my biggest accomplishment is. In that moment, looking back on the past 18 years of my life, I thought she would say, creating my own nonprofit at 12, or getting on the Miss America stage at 15, or even just placing on the honor roll at Bristol School. But she said none of those things. She actually said, you never completely changed yourself for other people. No matter how much you try and sugarcoat it, or how much people say it, or even how corny it sounds, life is hard. But the almost impossible challenge we all seem to face is to not listen and not believe what other people have to say about us. Through the ups and downs of my self-discovery journey these past 4 years, I have been called many things. A leader, confident, kind, and selfish, annoying, fake, and my favorite, a not so nice word that starts with the letter B. But, though I've still had plenty of days where I've become the dirt, my anxiety and self-doubt burying me in, I can stand here confidently and say that I have never completely changed myself for other people. Throughout the past 4 years, I have learned that it's not easy to juggle school, jobs, friends, boyfriends, and caring for ourselves at the end of the day. I mean, it's a lot. But specifically in that moment, in all of those moments, I learned this. When you know who you are to your core, all the good and bad qualities you may have, nobody can tell you anything that you don't already know about yourself. Now, that mindset didn't just happen overnight. This year I started watching the Mel Robbins podcast, and she taught me the high five habit. Every day, I look in the mirror and I high five myself. Now, I know that sounds cringy, but I'm not high fiving my reflection. I'm high fiving the person I have no choice but to spend the rest of my life. High-fiving myself every day will not change the fact that I will inevitably say the wrong thing, I will self-sabotage, I will hit rock bottom, or I will lose the people that I love. But eventually, even though I will go through all of those things in life, I will still always have me. And while I've learned to have my own back, I also know that I didn't get here alone. I couldn't possibly stand here today without thinking to the most important people in my life, my mom and my dad. You both have created a life full of love for not only me, but for my 3 brothers. And I cannot be more grateful for your sacrifices and being the present parents that you are in my life. Not everybody gets to have that. This is your dream as much as it is mine, and I love you both. With that said, each person on this earth carries their own type of weight in life, but we each have the power to determine how much of that weight we are going to actually hold. It is not your job to understand why a girl didn't like me freshman year, but rather to accept it. It is not your obligation to explain to somebody why you chose your field of study as long as you want to do it. It is not fair to let your past trauma define you, because there is power in the pain that you had. And you can use that pain to propel you into the future you want for yourself, only if you let it. Life is like a test. Everyone's trying to copy others, not realizing that everyone has a different question on their paper. If I could tell my freshman self anything, or if you can remember anything that I say to you today, let it be this. Even if people think that they have you all figured out, do not let other people's perceptions of you create your doubt. If anybody knows me, they know that I couldn't finish any sort of sentence or rant without talking about one of my favorite people, Taylor Swift. So with that, I want to leave you with a quote from her tonight. The moment that you realize you are not the opinion of somebody who doesn't know you or care about you, at that moment, you realize that it's like you're clean. We live in a world where anyone has the right to say anything that they want about you at any time. But you have the right to prove them wrong. Decide what is yours to hold, and let the rest go. Thank you.
Thank you, Peyton. And now I welcome Ms. Maria Simmons, Vice Chairman of the Bristol Board of Education, for remarks from the Board of Education.
Thank you. Well, that's a really tough act to follow. Ooh, this podium is short person approved. I appreciate that. I don't often have a podium that fits me. Okay. Thank you. Wow. What a profound honor it is to be here. Seniors, you were presented with 2 survey questions in May of this year. They were, what advice would you give yourself as an incoming freshman? And what is your greatest hope for yourself and humanity? For those in attendance, friends, family, and educators, I know their responses will make you proud. Today, these students become our greatest teachers. As their words are spoken into existence tonight, they become part of their legacy and yours. Carter, your greatest hope for humanity is peace and tranquility worldwide. Radro, Brendan, Claire, and Jake, you also hope for peace. Grace S. hopes we can learn to grow together and encourage empathy, understanding, and kindness. Avery wants us to truly know someone and show empathy. The hope for acceptance was in high demand with our seniors. Jaden, Anna C., and Chase want humans to accept our differences. Anna M. doesn't want anyone to feel the pressure to change themselves for the opinions of others. Araya's hope is that people can be themselves and be open to everyone. Giovanni wants humanity to live harmoniously. No hate, no bigotry, just acceptance. Guinevere wants us to continue to grow as people and become more accepting. Hayden wrote, and I quote, I hope that everyone can learn to appreciate each other's differences, and it won't be something that tears us apart, but brings us together. Dylan wants acceptance of everyone for who they are and a judgment-free society. Empathy, understanding, acceptance, and kindness. Kindness. I heard Principal Higgins mention kindness. It seems really simple, doesn't it? The Dalai Lama said, be kind whenever possible. It is always possible. Kindness was probably the most popular survey response. The Cambridge Dictionary describes kindness as quality of being generous, helpful, and caring about other people. Well, Julio understood this assignment. His greatest hope for mankind is to be kind to everyone. Amanda hopes we can continue to help others around us and stay kind to strangers. Madison's hope for humanity is to make the world happier. But how do we do this? Starbucks. All right, let me explain. About 10 years ago, 378 people paid it forward to the people in the car behind them at a Starbucks in St. Petersburg, Florida, creating a chain of kindness that began at 7 a.m. and continued for 11 hours. The generous and selfless act of just one person inspired a surge of kindness 11 hours long, earning national attention. One seemingly insignificant gesture, the simple purchase of one caramel macchiato for a stranger, activated the life in so many. The chain even ended with kindness when one customer tipped the barista $100. The true and lasting effects of these random acts of kindness will likely never be fully known. The kind acts outside of the Starbucks that manifested as a result of this one cup of coffee can never truly be quantified. However, impacts are still being acknowledged and remembered in a graduation speech in Bristol, Connecticut over 10 years later. So how do we accomplish Mira Lisa's hope for humanity? Her hope is that people learn not to live with such hate in their hearts. Morgan Freeman quoted, "How do we change the world? One random act of kindness at a time." So I thought, if you want to change the way you look at the world, do something for another person and watch the reaction. Kindness is truly a universal language. You can go anywhere in the world and recognize kindness. We recognize it because it moves us, it inspires us, it activates the light inside of us. And there is a light inside of each of us. That light is what connects us to one another, no matter where we were born, what we look like, or how we were raised. That light is love. Peyton mentioned love. That light is a universal language of kindness and love. This is not woo-woo or new age. I mean, these are the profound words of the graduating class of 2025. We all want to be loved, and we all want love. Love is the compass. It is the true North Star. Tyshawn's hope is to be able to help those who need it. That's love. That's kindness. Chanel may have said it best. It's all about helping everyone connect and create awesome things together. Build a world where everyone thrives. And again, I ask, how do we do this? Samantha C. may just have the answer. She wrote that her greatest hope for mankind is for humans to understand that they're in control of who they want to be. She wrote, and I quote, whether it be their background, how they grew up, who they grew up with, and or their situation, you have the choice to take action in your life to be who you want to be and accomplish amazing things. We are powerful beyond measure. Each of us has the ability to make the world a better place, one thought, one word, one action, one value at a time. We are limitless, and it's the butterfly effect. The butterfly effect is the idea that the flapping of a butterfly's wings in South America can impact the weather in Texas, meaning that the tiniest influence on one part of the system can have a huge effect on something else. Think Starbucks. One small random act of kindness had really big impacts. The truth is, it's no accident that each of us is here in this very place at this very moment to celebrate this amazing accomplishment. 300 students moved people, places, and things to bring all of us here today. And if you can do that, then you can move mountains as well. And while the paths that brought each of us here might look different, I believe they're each part of a perfect design. I believe that each person's journey has deep purpose, that's a little slip there, deep purpose and meaning. Each of our journeys is equally valuable, with no one journey being more important or impactful than another. And no matter how rocky one's path may appear, what if we were exactly where we are meant to be for the highest good and the highest good of others, despite all of our challenges? So students had a lot of great advice for their freshman selves. Perhaps the most common advice was be true to yourself and don't worry about what others think of you, to echo Peyton's sentiments earlier. I have had many conversations with students about what people think and say about us, about our reputation. Forget your reputation. You have no control over your reputation. Your reputation is always going to be in the hands of others. That's what a reputation is. I'm speaking to 500 people in this room, and I have 500 different reputations. I can't control that. I can't control what you say or think about me. The only thing I can control is my character. And what's my character? My moral qualities. It's how I treat others. It's how I show up. It's all the hopes that you all have for mankind in your survey. Am I kind? Do I have empathy? Do I judge? Do I help others? Am I accepting? Do I love? Let's start asking ourselves how we show up each day. Before I close, I want to thank Matthew R. for taking the time to complete the survey. You're out here somewhere. I want you to know you made me smile, and I think you're amazing. Scarlett, your hope for yourself and mankind is simply happiness. I want you to know that the world is a better place just because you're in it. Does anyone here work for ESPN? Anyone? Because Charles C. wants to work there. That's part of what he wrote in his survey. So let's get him a summer internship. He also wants everyone in life to win so we can all succeed for the better. I would hire him, but I don't work at ESPN. Somebody here does. Class of 2025, I was moved and inspired by your words. Your hopes for kindness, empathy, acceptance, connection, and peace for yourself and others are all expressions of love. I believe you. I believe that this is the world that you want. This is the world that I want too. Thank you for being an example of the best parts of the human spirit, and congratulations.
So now we're going to introduce very special people to read New Beginnings. That's our valedictorian, Madison Sakaitis, and salutatorian, Dylan Prince.
Welcome families, faculty, and most importantly, the class of 2025. My name is Madison, and your valedictorian.
And I'm Dylan, your salutatorian. We figured one speech would be more fun than two, and hey, it saves you from having to clap twice.
We'll do our best to keep this short and sweet, and so first, we'd like to start off by thanking everyone who has made this moment possible.
We sincerely thank our teachers, administrators, guidance counselors, office staff, janitors, and all other Bristol Eastern faculty members for their unwavering dedication and support that they have shown all of us throughout these last 4 years. Even on those rough mornings where we couldn't grab our Dunkin', you still put up with us, and for that we are endlessly grateful.
To our parents, siblings, family, and friends, thanks for listening to our rants, dealing with our stress, and cheering us on through every high and low. Without you, those projects submitted at 11:59 p.m. probably wouldn't have been submitted at all, so thank you.
And to our fellow students, while we may not have had the opportunity to get to know every one of you, we are all connected by a shared sense that none of us really knew what was going on, but at least we were all confused together. Therefore, we thank you all for helping turn the weird, stressful, and oddly specific experience of high school into something that might actually be worth missing.
Now, as we move on to college, to careers, or to whatever comes next, here's our advice for you.
Stay curious and always ask questions, even the annoying ones. Whether it's a college class, a podcast, or a 3-hour YouTube spiral, curiosity will get you further than pretending to know everything.
Celebrate the small victories. Getting out of bed counts, and so does emailing someone back. You don't have to do everything on your to-do list at once, but doing one thing is better than nothing.
Protect your peace. Surround yourself with the people who support you, challenge you, and remind you who you are when you forget. Remember that you don't have to show up to every argument you're invited to.
Find joy wherever and whenever you can. Laugh hard and laugh often, with friends and alone. Even if it's just to keep yourself from crying over that due tomorrow paper at 3 in the morning, there's a reason people say laughter is the best medicine.
You can only be so prepared for what life throws at you, and inevitably life will blindside you. So while we clearly don't have the answers to all of life's questions, remember that you don't need to get every point on a test to pass.
Class of 2025, we entered these doors as freshmen, uncertain of what lay ahead. And now we leave with friends, memories, a little bit of burnout, and an appreciation for how far we've come from those confused freshmen.
Tonight we celebrate our shared experiences as Lancers, even as we embark on separate journeys and leave high school behind.
In the wise words of our beloved physics teacher, Dr. Biddle, life begins after high school.
So with new beginnings in sight, we leave you with a question to think about. What kind of life will you live? Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2025.
We're now going to ask our members of the senior band to take their position. And directed by Mr. Kyle Camarano is going to be Olympic fanfare and singing. to welcome the class president. We're going to wait a second, sorry, a lot of people still on. We're going to welcome the class president, Luke Bien, and introduce the new guest.
I'm going to hold this because I like that better. Good evening, everybody. I was hoping to begin this speech with a shout out to Mother Nature for letting us be outdoors tonight, but it turns out she had other plans. Nevertheless, I'm honored to be speaking in front of all of you. I'd like to start off by simply acknowledging everyone who is here, celebrating this wonderful day together. I'm sure this is going to sound a bit repetitive tonight, but before I go on, I want to thank everyone who is here supporting their students. Whether you're a parent, a relative, coach, cousin, friend, or sibling, we are so incredibly grateful to have you with us. The immense support we receive from all of you is the reason we have made it to this great day. To my peers, I'll keep this short so we can all get that diploma that we've been waiting for so patiently. The accomplishments of the class of 2025 are without a doubt numerous and impressive. Many of our athletes, from the putting green to the wrestling mat to the basketball court, had great success that will be remembered for years to come. Our academics and extracurriculars have made their own mark at BE. The outstanding shout-out of this year's Pep Rally Student versus Teachers basketball game and the beautiful wedding ceremony that the class just put together last week was amazing. On a more serious note, the class of 2025 has made a generous donation to the Sunshine Fund, which supports students and families in need within the BEHS community. A monetary gift to the incoming freshman class of 2029, and has donated this very podium to the school that will be put to good use for years to come. I can say with confidence that we have made our mark on Bristol Eastern High School. As I think back to freshman year, I'm amazed at how far all of us have grown. When we first stepped into this building, I'm sure we all had an idea of who would we become by our senior year. An all-star athlete, a math team champion, a leader of the student body. Whether you became that person you aspire to be, or you're still working hard every single day to make that idea real, it does not matter. Today marks the end of the first chapter of our lives, and the beginning of the best one. Make sure the world remembers Bristol Eastern's class of 2025. At this time, I'm going to invite the rest of the class officers up here with me, please, wherever you are. We'd like to see it again that the class gift this year was this new podium. I hope everybody likes it. I mean, it's a much better upgrade from the older wooden one. And it's magnetical, so we can change the logo if we ever change the logo again. So yeah, this is our class gift.
Thank you for the gift. We now will welcome the senior choir, led by Mr. Michael Coder, singing Dandelions. talented students. We are now going to welcome Poet Laureate Samson Blum as he reads the fear.
We are afraid of the fear that follows us. The kind you can forget, push down, ignore, discard. The kind that taps on your shoulder, whispers in your ear, remember that I exist because you can't get rid of me. It doesn't grip you, stop you. It doesn't keep you there frozen. It holds on to you. It leaves you alone just enough to trip you up every couple of steps. You ignore it because you think that you can, but you can't. We are scared for our future, for our lives, scared of what the coming days will bring. Will we embark on the paths we once hoped to? These past 4, 12, 18 years, have we followed our destinies? Have we left the best years behind us now that we are no longer children? We are older than we have ever been and younger than we will ever be again. It is frightening. Because when we put on these caps and gowns, this blue and gray excellence, we are opening the doors to fear, carrying it on our shoulders as it whispers in our ears, remember that I am here, that I am with you. But we can't let that fear take this away from us, drown the excitement, the anticipation. We have something to celebrate. So shut out the incessant, nagging, persistent, lingering whispers. Focus on joy. Remember playground laughter, the echoing beats of balls bouncing on blacktop pavement. Remember how that turned sounds of shoes striking sidewalks. Running faster. What were we running to? Remember childhood cafeterias, chattering, chewing, calling, fledgling friendships forming foundations, filling us with fantastic feelings. Remember time, that ticking toll counting down. To today, no. The clock continues counting. We continue mounting expeditions to new places, people, friends. This is not the end, this stage, these people. This is no beginning, for we have already started. Started what? Fear comes back. Remember, I am here. We must persevere. Fear keeps us alive, keeps us fighting. Fear ensures we live to see another day. What a day we are seeing. We are all afraid with the fear that follows us. We carry it on our shoulders next to hopes and dreams. But fear is not our end, nor our beginning. We must continue.
Thank you. Now the part that everybody has been waiting for. We are presenting to you the class of 2025. Mr. Redmond is going to start.
Madison Riley Sakaitis. Dylan Jason Prince. I invite former Bristol Eastern High School Assistant Principal, Mr. Daniel Viennes, to present his grandson's diploma, Luke Daniel Viennes. Brady Robert Bell. Jaquan Amir Watson. Ashmi Carr. Peyton Olivia Troth. Samson David Blum. Jake Preston Small. Dylan Mark Kaler. Lila Mildred Atjar. Amy Abdel-Sami. Angie Abdel-Sami. Connor James Akerley. Ricardo Jose Alvarez Betances. Alessandra Marie Anderson. Jaden Cal Aponte. Jaden Miles Arenas. Gabriel Vincent Assalone. Chelsea Nicole Avila. Yusuf Ba. Savannah Nicole Banning. Desiree Lily Barrett. Matias Pasantis San Martin. Abigail Elizabeth Bates. Ricardo Yandel Batista. Haley Brooke Beebe. Kaylee Angela Valentuano. Maddox Andrew Bellafleur. Lauren Olivia Benitez. Malady Samaya Benitez. Matthew John Barubi. Kathleen Elizabeth Bishop. Aaron Yaw Botain. Samuel J. Burgoyne. Vincent Santino Bowden. Isabel Patricia Bray. Isabella Grace Brewer. Destiny Loretta Brookings. Eli Joseph Brown. Grace Maria Brown. Jason Brian Bunker Jr. Jose Andre Burgos. Aaron Burke. Madison Emily Caggiano.
Adrian Kayla Carlson. Ray Kasani. Jonathan Vito Casarola. Joseph Anthony Kavanaugh. Elizabeth Susan Chambers. Jacob Wayne Chambers. Joseph Edward Chapman. Charles Boomba Cherry. Jordan James Chisholm. Aiden Ryan Christopher. Shaylin Elizabeth Clark. Anna Renee Clevenger. Violet Faith Callaghan. Carmen Janelise Cologne. Yuritsi Marie Cologne. Hayden Elizabeth Conklin. Ryan John Conklin. Ava Victoria Constantine. Alexander Mark Corvo. Ryan Dana Corvo. Avery Carol Costello. Araya Chanel Crawl. Emma Faith Tratella. Aubrey Elizabeth Cruz. Daniel Christopher Cuevas. Samantha Esther Cuevas. Dylan Scott Kamagan. Ian Charles Courier. Christine Maureen Curry. Jacob Marcel Sear. Vanessa Emily Sear. Gavin Luke Gamboys. Anaya Yolanda Dancy. Claire Johanna Darling. Chase Reynold Goffney. Ayana Marcel Davis. Eric Michael Deneau. Randy Christian Denoto. Dante Cecil DePass. Luis Felipe DeSena. Jaden Michael DeSocio. Victoria Nicole Diaz Martinez. Jarieli Angeles Diaz. Princess Priscilla Elcida Delone. Landon Joseph DiNatale. Darian Matthew Dione. Kaylee Lynn Dion. Jordan Aaron Dombrowski. Isabella Sophia Dvorak. Jelani Gianna Escalante. Mara Beth Fernandez. Adoni Cedar Fernandez. Madison Shelby Birch. Chase Douglas Benjamin. Olivia Marie Freitas. Scarlett Iris Fulton. Shalane Gallagher. Carmela Catalina Garcia. Dakota Scott Garcia. Easton Gates. Alora Scott Gear. Aiden Michael Gesselman. Joseph Mark Gibson. Christopher Alexander Gilman. Connor Joseph Andrew Bazinski. Chanel Emily Gordillo. Alina Guo. Angelina Guzman. Jose Guzman. Colin Vincent Hart Dudley. Peyton Marcus Hassler. Caden Helming. Alianice Iris Marie Hernandez. Eddie Alexander Hernandez Lopez. Mishak Ezekiel Hussein. Dylan Joseph Howland. Jake Willis Jaquette. Anaya Marie James. Andrea Amanda McClellan Jarvis. Mia Diane Duran. Morgan Ashley Jodwin. Charles William Johnson Jr. Amy Rose Jones. Jamal Rashis Jones. Kyle Paul Kelly. Nathan Michael Kazakowski. Maggie Elizabeth Kazakowski.
Melissa Muriel Labby. Gabriel Lawrence John Lagasse. Samuel Ethan Lamar. Luke Stephen Lamontagne. Ethan Isaiah Lamar. Ryan Robert Caprice. Tyson Rondell Lawrence. Ava Rose Ledoux. Sophia Marie Ledoux. Maya Ledbachowski. Dustin Robert Levesque. Arena Lynn. Jennifer Lynn. Cindy Lowe. Jamie Daisy Lopez. Selena Ruhan Liu. Aiden Douglas Lynch. Tiffany Amber MacArthur. Jaden John Robert Back. Daniel Maldonado. Ryan James Mancini. Angelica Marin. Madison Yvette Martinez. And now welcoming Amy Martino, Director of People Personnel Services, to award her son his diploma. Nicholas Manuel Martino. Carter James Mason. Thomas Joseph Masadi Jr. Camilo Alejandro Mateo Rivera. Anna Deborah Matthews. Stephen Sebastiano McCordison. Darlissa Kian Ariel McElroy. Meyer. Jaleel Supreme Minter. Maximilian Moganecki. Gianna Marie Olivia Montre. Arke In Morshed. Ariana Rose Lynn Mosley. Anthony Julian Muchacharo. Colin Patrick Musilo. Owen Lucas Myers. Maya Mustafa Nator. Brianna Natalie Negron. Ryan Scott Newman. Desiree Amber Nickerson. Anthony Christopher Nocera. Amanda Rose Noel. Anthony Salvatore Noel. Stephen Paul Nubra. Renee O'Kay. Aaliyah Jasmine Marie Okori. Tiana Orozco. Alexis Joel Ortiz. Oyemi Abidemi Oyewumi. Marilise Ania Pacheco. Sophia Grace Kalaya. Maria Carone. Brandon David Herzog. Selena Perzan. Ranger Peter Felipe. Gabriella Julia Pienda. Nancy Delisha Minette Sepulveda. Naisha Unique Pira. Brianna Marie Provenzano. Jasmine Alicia Price. Adriana Rose Pergaki. Diana Janelle Purvis. Sindrea Lucy Keelis. Gabriella Marie Quinones. Jonalise Marie Ravel. Aiden Charles Ramoyne. Maria Camilla Restrepo. Now introducing Christy Trelli, Director of Climate and Culture, to present her daughter, her diploma, Sienna Jade Richardson. Joseph John Richard. Jason James Rivard. Bianca Gladys Rivera. Josiah Angel Rivera. Matthew Jose Rivera. Miguel Angel Rivera. Josiah Israel Bergen Robertson. Marquise Elias Robertson. Christian Joseph Robitaille. Jordan Anthony Rock. Peter Matthew Rogers. Juliana Rose Rodriguez. Julio Antonio Rodriguez. Roxana Rodriguez. Leah Lawrence Boyd. Xavier Galante Rosie. Jamelyn Lindsay Daphne Coronel. Brianna Marie Coynes. Nisi Charlene Sanchez. Aziel Denza Santiago. Jan Michael Santos. Katie Adelaida Santos. Shane Aaron Seeger. Adeline Claire Shipman. Brendan Sierra. Reza Barbara Souza Ferreira. Sanaya Lizette Squire. Grace Margaret Stepp. Mackenzie Elizabeth Stem. Bryn Taylor Stone Castaway. Caitlin Elizabeth Stone Castaway. Layla Annalise Sturdivant. James Morin Sullivan.